Happy New Year's, friendos, and a belated Happy Christmas as well. Apologies for this Blu-ray haul / update coming so late. However, this is a super duper colossal, ginormous, monster mega haul because I have everything from Black Friday, including 3 or 4 orders placed on Amazon and a few other places I visited throughout the month, plus Criterion, and plus things I got on Christmas. So, let's get started. I've got stacks all over the place, but I'm going to start with some non-Blu-ray things. First up, Chuckles. Chuckles! For those of you who get it, congratulations. You win the Wacky Emporium seal of approval if you get how hilarious this is, or if you just get the reference. Second up, another item that I received Christmas morn. A David. That's right, I got a David, my favorite character from Prometheus, which is a film that I have grown to appreciate against all odds upon repeat viewings on Blu-ray. I know. I didn't really care for this movie so much when it first came out, but I've come to enjoy it on Blu-ray. So, David. Now let me do real quick my Amazon rant. So I picked up a lot of things from Amazon, and this is going to illustrate why, one of the reasons why I prefer to go out and about to brick and mortar stores, other than the thrill of the hunt that you don't really get via Amazon. The reason is when you're shopping for box sets or collector's editions or steel books or digibooks or whatever that could be damaged, you know, if you're anything like me, you go through every single one in the store and find the very best copy. Well, for a long time now, I have been wanting this, The Christmas Story Ultimate Collector's Edition 10. So I decided to go ahead and bite the bullet and order it. Now, it's got a huge, you can see that, that's very clear. It looks like a midget took his finger and just poked it right through the side, from the inside. Very small midget, very small person. Took their pudgy finger and just poked it right into the tin. And if that wasn't bad enough, I then discovered, which wasn't apparent at the beginning, that I'm having trouble because I received another one. See, this is a big bunch of bullshit right here. What I then discovered after inspecting the rest of the box is that the back is caved in. I couldn't tell because of this paper backing, but you see it's just caved in. All right? So I go on Amazon and I go through their system and I order up another one. So the other one comes. I'm all excited. I get it out of the box. I'm like, that's not too bad. You know, there's some dents you can see there, and it's a little bit caved in, but the back seemed okay. And I'm like, okay, I'll live with this. You know, I'll push it in. It'll be okay. And then I looked on the side. Look at that bullshit right there, guys. Look at that. Now, if it just had a couple of small scratches, no big deal. But it looked like a rabid cat got at that. And here's my problem. There obviously was no quality control at whatever Amazon distribution center. People are just grabbing these things and sticking them in the boxes. I mean, look, if you just took one look at that, wouldn't you, hey, supervisor, this box has horrid cat scratches all over it. Should I send it to the customer? This, by the way, being the return item, because their first one had some pretty gnarly fucking problems, all fucking busted up. Should we then turn around and send out the cat scratch box? No, they just don't. They just grab and put. It's just like going to McDonald's. When you ask for your burger a certain way and they just don't make it that way, it's just like they'll just eat whatever because they're at McDonald's. I don't know. I could go on, but Amazon nearly ruined Christmas with this, and finally, out of desperation, I just decided I want a full refund. I kept both of these to show you guys for the haul, and then I'm gonna have to go to the post office and mail the stupid things. I just don't like operating like this, guys. I prefer going out into a brick and mortar store and laying my hands on the box of my choice, because I've seen those boxes out and about, and I've seen damaged ones and I've seen good ones, and I prefer to pick the one that's not damaged. But the people at the warehouse apparently don't give a shit. They just grab whatever and send it to me, and I'm just supposed to be happy about it. I don't know. I'll stop there. I don't want to ruin New Year's with my rantings. So let me move on to something that is very beautiful, and that would be my little Criterion haul. 3 of these are Blu-rays that I picked up during the late November, early December sale, and 2 of them are Blu-rays that I received on Christmas. Let's look at the Christmas ones first. First up, Give Me Shelter, and all I can say is, if you guys, any of you who have not seen this, go forth. This is something you need to see. It's mind-boggling if you don't know the story and have never seen the film. Next up, Anatomy of a Murder. James Stewart, who's one of my favorite older actors, and Otto Preminger directing. Love the design. Went ahead and opened this, watched it. By the way, image is beautiful. This is one of the best looking black and white films on Blu-ray, in my opinion. Just really sharp. Now, these I picked up at the November-December sale. Seconds, which I went ahead and opened and watched immediately because I was so excited to get it. This is a movie that I discovered on VHS way back in the day. And it pretty much blew my mind at that time. For a film from the mid-1960s starring Rock Hudson. Just sort of a mind-bending movie. If you're a cinemaniac like I am, sally forth. Watch this. And then next thing is one of my favorite films, one of my favorite foreign films, and by far my absolute favorite Ingmar Bergman film, and that would be Wild Strawberries. When this was announced on Blu-ray via Criterion, I was ecstatic. And finally I have it, and I'm looking forward to revisiting that. And there's another movie that I have not seen since VHS, so hoping for a good transfer. Last thing, 12 Angry Men, yet another black and white film. This is a classic, and I'm sure a lot of you guys already have. This is chock full of great features, and looking forward to checking out the transfer and the features on that, or supplements, excuse me. Alright, now let's get into the Black Friday from Best Buy. By the way, I thought Best Buy had the best selection of $4 titles, and I just thought Best Buy sort of won the brick and mortar Black Friday bonanza. I don't know what else to say. Alright, first up I picked up Terminator. Alright, this is the remastered edition. It was $4, I believe. Went ahead and opened it, went ahead and took a look at it. Have to say that the transfer is heads and tails above the previous transfer. They cleaned up the print, and I don't want to tarry on any individual film. I'm trying to sort of barrel through this because I have so many to show you guys. But I did want to mention that barring one thing, which a lot of people are going back and forth online, it didn't bother me that much. If you focus on it, it's going to bother you. But during the nighttime scenes, there is a teal coloring on the image, which I thought was okay. But other than that, like during the nighttime scenes, it looks incredible. All of the colors, it's got a lot of different colors. The sort of neon-soaked Los Angeles of the 1980s. And you have a lot of reds and blues, and each one of those primary colors are nicely delineated. There's no washing out, there's no blurring or of the colors, and the contrast is great. The whole thing looks really nice. I was pretty impressed because, $4, great deal. Another $4 title, Robin Hood. Went ahead and picked that up. Also picked up Bull Durham, the 25th anniversary edition. Alright, another good fun 80s movie. And Office Space. Hey, crazy, you didn't have Office Space on Blu-ray. That's right, but now I do, and I got it for $4. MASH. They had a lot of great catalog titles there for $4. Alright, let's see. The next two were $8 titles, which I thought was an incredible price, especially for The Conjuring, which I had seen and knew, this is one of the best horror films in years. If you guys haven't seen this, I highly recommend it. I actually did a review when I saw it in the theater, so if you want to scroll back, look back, and check out that review. And then this is a blind buy. Have not watched it yet. Pacific Rim. I've heard is terrible things about this, and to me it looks like a Transformers movie, but I don't know. Let me know, guys, in the comments below. This was a blind buy for me because I know I could take it to FYE and trade it in or what have you. So let me know what you think. And then the one thing that I picked up at Target would be the French Connection, which I believe was $4. And I know there's some controversy. There's two editions, or there's two transfers rather. I believe this being the first. If you guys are familiar with that, let me know in the comments below. Is this the better transfer, or is this a suckier? No big deal. I only paid $4. I'm just curious. Have not watched it yet. Okay, now let's move on to Amazon stuff. A couple of box sets here. Actually, 3 box sets I'm going to start with. Let's start with... Where am I? Sorry guys, this is a big mess. The Tim Burton collection. Now this came via Amazon, and again I was disappointed. There's some nice dings in the box, but nothing egregious enough for me to return it. I'm weary of returns already. This Amazon exclusive comes with a nice little book. It's basically the size, basically looks like a digibook. And then the movies included Batman, Batman Returns, Beetlejuice, Mars Attacks, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and Corpse Bride. I'm especially interested in revisiting Batman, Batman Returns, Beetlejuice, and Pee-wee's Big Adventure. So this is a nice holiday gift. Another box set that I picked up that I was really excited to get, I believe this was $22 or $23, and that would be the Mel Brooks collection. This collection contains the 12 Chairs, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, Silent Movie, High Anxiety, History of the World Part 1, To Be or Not to Be, Spaceballs, and Robin Hood Men in Tights, which has grown on me over the years. Men in Tights has. It's a horrible, silly, silly movie, but every time I watch it, it just gets funnier and funnier for some reason. But there are some comedy classics in this collection if you guys have not seen, if you're not familiar with Mel Brooks. You know, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, High Anxiety, History of the World, just really silly. If you're a fan of silly comedy, I highly recommend checking some of these movies out. I am tarrying too long on these things. I'm going to have to speed this up. Boardwalk Empire Season 3. This completes my Boardwalk Empire Blu-ray collection thus far until I get Season 4. It's one of my favorite shows going right now, and I could go on and on about it, but I have to keep going. This was only $17, so hope you guys were able to take advantage of that. Galaxy Quest, which I've been wanting forever on Blu-ray, waiting for a good price. Finally got a good price. Can't remember what that price was, but it was good. It was on my wish list. Got a lot. There were things I wanted to get off of my wish list. I'm tired of having things perpetually in my wish list that never go on sale. Anyway, all right, what else? What else? Continuing with the Amazon haul. This was a blind buy, Cloud Atlas, but it has been highly suggested to me that I will love this movie. I know this was divisive. I know people hated it, people loved it. I will just have to find out for myself. But this came from Amazon. The slipcover is in perfect condition. I don't know why they couldn't get the box sets right. So, all right, Schindler's List. I have been wanting to revisit this for a long time. I've been wanting the Blu-ray ever since it came out. Again, this came from Amazon, and this is not, if I was in a brick and mortar, I would not have picked this up. There's just a few nicks and little dents around the edges. I mean, nothing, you know, to get silly about, but I love this package. First of all, that's really nice. And then on the inside, they have the famous iconic image of the little girl in the pink coat. And then on the back, the typewriter, which looks a bit silly, but whatever. It's a great looking Blu-ray, beautiful black and white cinematography. Obviously, I could go on about that movie, but I need to keep moving. From actually, this was another Target pickup, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, which I went ahead and opened as well. Actually, this is in the Blu-ray player right now. Great film, great ensemble cast. Looks good on Blu-ray. Recommended. All right, what next? Let's switch to games real quick. I ordered 3 games from Amazon. And these are games that I've been talking about getting for a very long time. You guys have been like, hey, when are you going to get this game or that game? Well, as some of you know, the last movie adventure I did, I picked up a new PS3. And it's going to be a while before I need a PS4. Because with these games, especially 2 of these games being open world games, I'm going to be busy with my PS3 for a while. First up, I finally got The Last of Us, which you guys probably, you know, why didn't you pick this up on opening day? You're the big post-apocalyptic fan, I know. And I've heard great things. Looking forward to it. Let's see. Then I picked up, or rather I ordered, Red Dead Redemption. I believe this was $15 for the Game of the Year edition. Good price. Looking forward to this. Won a bunch of awards. I've heard great things about it. I'm not a big Western fan, but people have told me that I would enjoy this game. And then, of course, finally, drum roll, please. I said drum roll, god damn it. Skyrim, the Legendary Edition. Have been waiting for a good price on this. Got the good price, snapped it up. Again, from Amazon, and slipcover came in great condition. Very surprised. This is probably the game I'm going to start last because I'm sure it's the game I'm going to put the most hours into. So that's it for games. Those three games alone will probably get me into, you know, spring at least. April or May. Alright. Another box set from Amazon. This is like Christmas morning here, folks. This is insane. This popped up. I'm sure a lot of you guys saw this. This is something that I wanted for a long time. And that would be this Harry Potter trunk set. Now, it only has the first 5 films in it, but I was missing a couple of the early films, and I was going to get them at Walmart, but when I was at Walmart, they had already been sold out. I have a whole rant about Walmart and Black Friday this year, but I'm not going to get into it right now. Anyway, this was a good price on Amazon, and this is one of the early Blu-ray box sets. They also have an HD DVD counterpart and a DVD counterpart, but you know, it's got a lot of nifty things in it, and it's just a nice display piece. Some people were saying it was kind of chintzy. I don't think it's that chintzy for a Blu-ray box set. All right, onward we bloodily stumble. Let's switch gears, and I went to Big Lots. I actually just got some DVDs from Big Lots that I left in the other room. So I'm leaving stuff out. I've been all over the place this month, folks. Picked up Do the Right Thing for $5. So I don't know if they still have the $5 titles at Big Lots, but it's worth a stop if you guys haven't been in there in a while. But I've been looking for a good price on this for a while, and I've been looking forward to revisiting this on Blu-ray. This was in my wish list, so I was very happy to find that. And then these finds were pretty crazy. Some of you may have heard about the Dollar General steel books and gift sets that they got in. Now, I managed to find 2 of the steel books. The first one being the Men in Black 3 steel book. This is a blind buy. Have not seen the film. I was a fan of the original. Did not care for the second one, and was ambivalent towards this third one. Didn't see it, but for $6, I decided to go ahead and blind buy the steel book. And if I don't like it, trade value, right? The next one I picked up is actually would surprise a lot of you, maybe not, but I really enjoyed this. Battle Los Angeles. This is a certain genre of sci-fi movies that we've seen cropping up the past few years. Movies like Monsters, which I didn't really care for all that much, but this one I enjoyed, and I actually do want to watch again. And it's a pretty slick looking steelbook. $6. Now for the last thing, I've been saving this for the end because I was very excited to find this. This is something I was determined to get, and the price came close on Amazon, but I wanted it for $25. I felt that that was the price because I knew it had gotten down to $20 at Costco, but I don't have a Costco membership. And that would be the Casablanca 70th anniversary box set. And it is numbered, number 17,173. I like odd numbers. Out of 81,000. And this is, it's got a lot of nifty things on the inside, of course it does. And I've heard really good things. Now, I saw the original transfer, the original Casablanca, they put out in 2008, I believe. Maybe even earlier than that. And but this new transfer I've heard is even heads and tails better than that one. Really looking forward to revisiting this, and really happy to have this awesome box set. Well, that's it, guys. I think that's it. I know I've left a few things out, but that's okay, because we can always make another video, right? Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, be sure to subscribe, comment below. Let me know about your hauls and what you think about some of the movies I picked up during this holiday season. I'm Crazy Jason, and I'll see you next time.